welcome back to my channel. So hi, I'm Jess if you don't know me. I started this Flosstube about a month ago and I am absolutely loving it. So welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, and yeah, let's start off 2022. I am so excited. So if you've seen the title of this video, you'll know it's going to be like my goals and plans for this year. Before we get into it, I do have two quick apologies to make. First of all, apologies if I sniff or don't sound 100% in this video. I am ill at the minute. I don't have COVID, I've tested, I'm fine, but I think I've just got a cold and I'm just not used to it because obviously we've been in the house for a couple of years. So yeah, and second of all, apologies about my hair. Curly hair, and yeah, it's just not working at the minute. This was the best I could get it to look, so apologies if I have bits sticking out everywhere. Curly hair doesn't really listen when you tell it to go a certain way, so apologies. But yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. So I'm going to start off with my cross stitch goals for this year, because later on in the video I will talk about just general plans, what my plans are for the year, what I've got coming up. But for the most part, I will be talking about my cross stitch goals. So to start with, if you've seen any of the videos on my channel, you will probably know that I am working on two fairly large kits. One of them quite a bit bigger than the other one, but two I would say pretty massive kits. So those kits are Shelf Life and Wonderful World Map, and I'll put a picture in here of Shelf Life and here of Wonderful World Map. So I started on Shelf Life last year on the 25th of February. So I've been working on it for a year, although I will be completely honest, I have not worked on it too much, so that's why there isn't much done of it. I'll insert a picture here of what it looks like currently. So as you can see, I've not really got very far with it, but that's kind of because I was focusing on other stitchy pieces and I was a bit intimidated, didn't really know how, I didn't have a style with it yet, but I've got my style down. I have, oh, I just hit a box. I have everything organised how I want it to be organised, so there's nothing holding me back on this kit this year. So for Shelf Life this year, my plans, or my goals I should say, my goal for Shelf Life is to hit 10%. Now, I have my tablet here with Pattern Keeper on, so let me just pull it up. I'm currently, this is how much I have done on Pattern Keeper. Oh, maybe drop that. And I have done 3,851 stitches, and that is 0.38%. So my goal for this year is 10%, which will be 100,000 stitches. If the kit's a million stitches, 10% would be like 100,000, wouldn't it? I think so. So 100,000 stitches. So I've got a long way to go on that. Only 96 and a bit thousand stitches on this year. I say only, I am completely joking. That is a huge target and I'm hoping that I will hit it. But given the fact I have other kits to work on and some pretty big things coming up this year, that is like a extreme, push myself really hard to get there goal. So the other huge kit I'm working on is Wonderful World Map by, I think it's Maria Rabinky. Geckorouge do the kit. It's currently, let me get this up and I can tell you at the same time as you're seeing it. There it is. So I'll put a picture here of what it looks like currently. This is as of, what's the date today? This is as of the 1st of January, because this is the work I did on it yesterday. It's on 2,450 stitches at the moment, and that's 0.13%. That's based on about a month worth of work on it, although in that time obviously we had Christmas, I've not been well, I've not been able to stitch, and I had other Christmas presents to work on. I'll be honest, I did take a couple of weeks off stitching because I needed to get presents done. But my goal for this kit for next year, so for the end of 2022, I want to hit somewhere between 5 and 10%. That is my goal on that one. Let me just work out how much that will be. Sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at Pattern Keeper so I can see how far I've got to go. So 1830800, divide that by 20. So 5% would be 91,540 stitches. So that would be just over 89,000 stitches to do this year. So if I add that to, how much did I say for the other one? 96,000? So that's already, just from those 2 kits, this year I need to do 185,000 stitches. That's crazy. That's if I hit 5% as well. My goal is between 5 and 10%. I'm not going to work out how much that would be because that would, I think, intimidate the life out of me and would put me off doing it for a little while because I'd be too scared. But I was working on this one last night and I literally was working on it so much that I started to like ache in my back from the way I was sat doing it, and I thought, I'm gonna put it down, I'm gonna put it away, like I'm not gonna work on it anymore tonight because my body's telling me not to. Put it down, waited half an hour, and I was starting to feel better, and I was like, I just can't resist it, so I had to pick it back up and do a few more stitches on it. I didn't do that many, probably maybe like another 100, but yeah, I did a couple of 100 stitches on it last night and I'm very proud of it. And I think the way that the cloud looks at the minute is just beautiful. Like I said, you've seen a picture. And for up to date, like whip pictures, go to my Instagram. I'll put it here and I'll put it in the description box down below. I post on there first before it comes to YouTube because I post like weekly on YouTube is my goal. I think that's what I'm working on at the minute. So if you want to see live like as I'm working on it, go follow my Instagram, mainly on my story, and then like I'll post in the middle of like stitching pictures, and then once I finish for the night or like after a couple of days of working on it, I'll post a picture on my main Instagram feed. So there aren't too many pictures on there at the minute, but there is a couple, and I think if you go to my profile you'll see some highlights on it. If you press on the highlights you can like actually tap your way through it being done so you can see the progress of it, which is one of my favorite things about my cross stitch Instagram, to be honest. Like I just love it. I love being able to tap through and see like the whole piece grow. So definitely go have a look at that if you're interested. So my other main goal for this year is to finish Piccadilly Circus. It's not that big of a kit. I think it's something like 55,000 stitches, but I bought it last year now. Yeah, it's 2022 now. I bought it last year as a present for my mum. If you've seen my whip parade video, my first whip parade, there's a story in there about why I got it for her. But I bought it last year with the intention of giving it to her for her birthday this year. I don't think that's going to happen considering her birthday's in February. It's like the end of February, but it's still February. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think my goal is to have it finished for Christmas so that she can have it for Christmas of this year. So 2022 Christmas, I want to be finished with Piccadilly Circus. That's my goal. So I'm currently on 15,351 out of... Sorry, I'm having this in my head because my tablet's sliding, so I should just turn the tablet the right way around. I'm currently on 15,351 out of 55,153 stitches. So that is about 27, nearly 28%. And yeah, it's pretty slow going, this one. Considering how small it is, I was thinking it'd be done faster, but there's a lot of confetti in there. Like the bits I'm working on specifically, you can do like 3 stitches in one colour, like in a block, and that's it, and then you've got to move to a different colour. Like it's crazy. So this one I'm doing cross country. I don't think I would enjoy doing this one in my diagonal cross country method. I'm just going as and where I want, like, but I'm really enjoying doing it, don't get me wrong, it's just slow. So if you are looking to buy that pattern, just be aware it's quite confetti filled, but it's so much fun to do because there's so many bright colours in it. So My next ones aren't really, they are cross stitch related, but more related to like my channel and my cross stitch process and everything like that. First like goal for this year is to post weekly on YouTube. So if you're new to my channel or if you haven't seen all my videos, I post every Tuesday at 10 AM like GMT, I think it is, the British time. So my goal is to keep that up and post that every single week this year. I think I can do it, to be honest. I'm doing pretty well so far. I know I've only made, this will be my 5th video, but I'm really enjoying it, and I think the videos are doing pretty well, and I think that you guys are enjoying seeing it, so I'm more than happy to keep it up for as long as you guys want me to. But yeah, this year I want to post every single day this year. Not every single day. Oh my god, no, I don't have enough content for that. I want to post every single week this year. Another big goal for me is to hit 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So if you haven't subscribed, now's your chance. You can go subscribe down below. I'm on currently like 858, I believe, subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. Like, I did not think that my videos would make me like get this many subscribers in such a short amount of time, so I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. Like, between Christmas and today, my subscribers have gone up like over 200, I think, and I am just absolutely blown away. So thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, and if you're not subscribed and you want to help me out, please subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. I genuinely do appreciate every single one of you, and every single time I see that number go up, I'm going to my fiance Ryan, oh my god, someone else has subscribed, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. So another cross stitchy goal is I would like to stitch every single day. This is a big goal for me because I feel like I can go weeks without stitching, really. So a little background on me if you don't know me from my other videos. I am 21 in a couple of days time. Yeah, by the time my next video after this goes out, I'll be 21. So I'm 21. I've got it's not a full-time job, but I work 30 hours a week at a job. I have a 2-year-old daughter and a fiance, so a lot of my time is taken up with all these other things, and that is completely fine, and I absolutely would not have it any other way. But a goal of mine would be to just do some stitching every day, even if that's just 20 stitches, 50 stitches, you know, it's not going to take much time. But I would like to do it because I feel like otherwise I'm not going to progress to where I want to be in terms of my kits, and I'm not going to reach the goals that I have. So yeah, every single day, and I'm going to try and hold myself accountable with that. Another goal of mine, I don't know if you've seen some of my other videos, like I keep mentioning, I've only made a couple, but I would really like to try tent stitch. So I've done a little bit of tent stitch before, but the piece ended up not working out. The colours in the program that I used weren't right with the colour of DMC that I bought. Like, they didn't line up, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't matter. But I didn't get to finish an entire piece in tent stitch, and I was really upset about it. So one of my goals for this year is to try tent stitch on like a full coverage piece. I do already have the piece planned, and I will tell you about that in a little bit, but I would really like to try tent stitch because I just think I've seen people say that it looks the same if you do it right as normal crosses. Like, obviously when you're up close to it, it doesn't look the exact same, but the coverage is the same. Like, you can work it and it still looks really good. So I just think, oh, I might as well try it out. You know, I'm used to doing the full crosses and everything. Might as well try some tent stitch, and I'm quite excited to do that. So my last like goal for this year before I move on to my plans is I really want to try some smaller patterns. All of my kits are like big kits. Like, they're not all like 2 million stitches, but they're at least 55,000 stitches. I think my smallest one is 55,000, and that's Piccadilly Circus. So I would really like to get on doing some kits that are like small. So one of my videos that I've got planned for at some point this year, I'm not sure when yet because I'm going away for my birthday and I've got other things to do in terms of work this month, and other bits, which I'll get to in a minute. So I'm not sure when I'll have time to do it, but what I want to do is buy like a cross stitch magazine where they've got all the smaller little patterns in, and see how many of those I can do, because at the minute, working on such big kits, it's really easy to be like, oh, I'm not getting anywhere, like I haven't had a finish in ages. So I just think for me it would be really important to get some of those small finishes in and like feel like, oh look, I'm progressing, look, I've managed to get one done, I've got a finish. So yeah, definitely small kits I would like to, or small patterns I should say, I'd like to work on more this year. So there are my like cross stitchy goals for this year. So I'm going to move on to my plans. I'll start with cross stitchy plans, and then I'll kind of move more into like personal, like lifestyle plans. So if you're not interested in that, you don't have to watch the whole video, but if you are, you know, you're going to find out anyway. So in terms of cross stitch plans for this year, I have 2 Gecko Gold vouchers coming up because I'm part of the Gold Club. I think it's like March and October, I want to say, or April and October. Not 100% sure which one it is, but around March or April I should get another one, and then definitely beginning of October I'll get one. So those are, I think, £60 each in value, and I joined too late to be able to like stack them, so I can't save my March voucher and spend it alongside the October one. I need to spend it beforehand, if that makes sense. So they only last for about 6 months for me, but they never last that long. I always spend them in the first couple of days, so sorry. But I do already have plans. This is really awful. I do already have plans for what I'm going to spend them on. My first kit that I'm going to get, Ryan, if you're watching this, turn it off or just like skip forward a minute because this is about you. So my fiance is very into cars. He loves cars and I love and support him, so obviously whenever he talks to me about cars, we talk about it. He watches the Grand Tour and everything. So when Geckorouge, I believe it was re-released, it might be a first time release, but I'm not sure. When I saw it come up on Facebook that they had a Colin Thompson shelf, so from his bookshelf, they've done just one shelf and it's all cars, I was like, I need this. I need this for Ryan so badly. So this piece, I'll put a picture in here. It's, I think, all blue, or like mainly blue, and it is just right up his alley. Like, I am 100% getting that kit for him. And my plan for this one is to buy it in the 25 count 2x1 so that I can do tent stitching on it. So that's my little project piece. I'm going to be tent stitching on the Colin Thompson cars one. So in March, when I get my voucher, that is what that one is going on. And then in the October, when I get the October one, that I'm torn between 2 things for it. So I'm very into the surprise kits, the mystery kits that Geckorouge do. I haven't gone for the Amour because I don't need any more kits at the minute, and I probably won't go for the Joy just because I want to work my way through some of the kits first before I get any more. But the Boo that I got last year was very much like up my street. I absolutely love it, and so was the Ho Ho Ho. The difference between the Boo and the Ho 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 is with the Ho 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 you get told the artist, and last year it was a couple of artists and I picked which one I wanted, and I was absolutely in love with it. Like, let's be honest, I love the artist. I picked Dorian Davies and it was beautiful, and it's actually, I'm pretty sure, somewhere that I've been, like the picture that ended up being. So I was very happy with that decision, and that is what my gold voucher went on last October. I think I'm going to wait and use my gold voucher for the Ho 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 this year as well. However, if the Ho 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 gets released and I don't particularly love any of the artists, I have had my eye on Bohemia by Medusa Dollmaker for so long. That kit is absolute top of my wish list. Like, if someone turned around to me tomorrow and said, okay, you've got those kits, what's your next kit that you're getting, I would say Bohemia. Like 100%, that was my plan for my March voucher until I saw the cars kit. And like, the type of person that I am, I'd rather get something for someone else before myself. but at the same time Bohemia is just beautiful. So definitely my next voucher will be going on Rye, and then the one after that probably Ho 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 or Bohemia. I, for the life of me, cannot explain why I love it so much. I just do. The character like resonates with me. Like I look at her and I just think like that is everything I want to be. And the little fish and I think they're like little star leaves in her hair. I just love it. Like I could talk about this kit for hours. So at some point in 2022 I'm buying that kit. Like you've heard it here, I'm buying that kit. Whether it's with a voucher or not, that kit is going to be mine this year. 100%. The other last kit, so apart from the Ho Ho Ho, Bohemia and the Cars bookshelf that I would like to get, is a Colin Thompson kit again. Can you tell I like this artist a lot? Actually, for Christmas, I got 2 Colin Thompson jigsaws. How cool. Like one of them I got a little bit before Christmas and it's down there behind me, but I already had that one just before Christmas, and then for Christmas my fiance got me another one, so I am obsessed. So there's a Colin Thompson knitting bookshelf. How perfect is that? Because if you don't know me, my 3 main hobbies are cross stitching, obviously, like my Flosstube, knitting and crochet. So the knitting shelf came up and I was like, oh, I need that one. I need that one. So 100% I will be getting the knitting one. Hopefully this year, but we'll have to see how money goes. I am saving up for a holiday in May, which I'll get to in a minute, and I am saving up for a house, which has been put on pause for the time being. And obviously we've got a 2-year-old, she'll be 3 this year, so we'll need to get some presents for her birthday and Christmas, and there's all these things going on. So money might be a little bit tighter this year than normal, but we'll see how I get on, see how well I can save. And ideally I would be getting the Bohemia kit, the Cars bookshelf, the knitting bookshelf, and the Ho Ho Ho, and possibly the Boo. But like I said, we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, other than cross stitch kits, so this is more like personal life plans for this year. I turned 21 on the 10th of January, so before this after this video goes up, but before my next video goes up, I will be 21. So happy birthday me. Currently I think the plan is that we're gonna go to York for a couple of days around my birthday. My mum surprised me with it over Christmas. She said that she had been planning it for a really long time and she'd already spoken to my manager and asked for the time off for me, and I was like, whoa. So that's super exciting, and I am already planning on which cross stitch kits I'm taking, so don't worry, I'm not going to stop stitching for those couple of days, but that is going to be some time that I get extra off, so I'm very excited for that. I'm going to turn 21. Ooh. My plan was to have 0.1%, no, my plan was to have 1% done on Wonderful World Map. That is not going to be done. My plan was then to have 0.5% done on World Map. To be honest, that's probably pushing it a bit. So my plan is just to make sure that I stitch between now and my birthday every single day as much as I can. I go back to work this Tuesday after having some time off for Christmas. So tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm filming this on Sunday. Tuesday, I go back to work. So when you see this video, I will be in work. Yeah, I'll be back at work, so it kind of limits how much I can do in terms of stitching. But I'm going to do the best I can, and we'll just see how things go. Apart from that, if you've seen a couple of my other videos, you might know this already. I am getting married this year to my wonderful fiance. We are going to America, we are going to Florida, and we are getting married at Universal Studios. We'll get married at a hotel at Universal actually, and then we're going to into the parks in our full wedding gear, and we will be going to Disney the day after. So we're going for 19 days to Florida. I think the first 4 or 5, I think 5 must be Universal. The first 5 days are Universal, and then the last 2 weeks are going to be at Disney. Obviously, if you can probably tell from my outfit, I'm a big Disney fan. I've got Disney tattoos. I am obsessed. So I've been before. I've been twice before. We went 2017 and 2018. But it will be my fiance's first time going. It will be my 2-year-old, I need to call her a 3-year-old, she's not 3 yet. It'll be my 2-year-old's first time going, and it will be my fiance's parents' first time going. So I am so excited. I've already got my wedding dress, I've already got everything sorted. I think we need to finish like actually getting the wedding planned. We're getting married with Just Marry, so they are wonderful so far. They've been wonderful with everything. We're getting married on the 4th of May, and so yeah, I don't have too much to say about that, apart from probably sometime in early May, you will be getting 2 videos a week from me. You'll be getting my usual Tuesday Flosstube, and I will also be filming every single day that I'm on holiday, and I will be uploading a separate video each week to this channel of the Disney vlogs. So you'll probably see a video of us flying over there, then you'll see our days at Universal, then you'll probably see the day that we get married. I might not film us actually getting married, so sorry, but there's only going to be a handful of us there, so I'm really limited with taking pictures, filming. We do have a photographer, but I think they're only for an hour. There's literally going to be myself, Ryan, Bella, my mum and dad, his mum and dad, and possibly my cousin. So there isn't going to be many of us there at all, but it's going to be fabulous, and I'm so excited. So you will see us in the parks in our wedding gear, and then you will see our Disney vlogs. Now, I'm a huge Disney vlog person. I watch Adam Hatton religiously, Tim Tracker, all of those people I like absolutely love. So I'm kind of living like a bit of a dream by being able to go and film it. So if you're not into that kind of content, that's absolutely fine. I'm still going to be uploading every single week Flosstube videos. But if you are into it and you want to see what we get up to, there will be Disney videos as well. And the last thing that I can think of that's happening this year, there's probably more, but I can't think of any right now. The last thing is my daughter will be turning 3. So yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about it on New Year's, and I'm gonna have a 3-year-old this year. That's just insane. Like, she is the absolute light of my life. She is so wonderful, and she is so clever, and she's so good at putting sentences together. She's so polite, and I'm so excited to see the person that she's becoming. I'm so excited to see how she is at Disney. We go just before she turns 3, so she won't be 3 whilst we're over there, but we're pretty much going to get home, be home for a week or 2, and then she's going to turn 3. So it's going to be a very busy summer, and I'm very excited. And I just think she's already completely her own person, but I'm just so excited to see the character she's going to grow into this year. So yeah, if you've got any like young girl like cross stitch patterns that I can do for her birthday that aren't like massive, because she already has some cross stitch stuff up in her room. She doesn't like need too much more, but I'd like to do her a little something so that she's got something to keep from her birthday. So if you can give me any suggestions for patterns, please let me know down below. Also with this, oh, I've just kicked the table. Also with us getting married this year, I'd really like to do something to like commemorate the wedding. I'm taking over a kit with me, so I will have a kit to do over there, and it will kind of be like the holiday memory kit, but I'd like to do like a specific wedding one. So I've seen a couple on Etsy that I like, but I was just wondering if you've got any wedding like related kits or patterns, please let me know down below. I would love to have a look at some different ones. You can kind of tell from my videos what kind of kits that I'm into or patterns that I'm into, and I would just really love something that kind of encapsulates me and Rye, like anything a little bit nerdy, or I don't know how to explain it. So our wedding is not the normal wedding. Like, our wedding is tiny in a foreign country with like my wedding dress is not white, so I don't want it to be that kind of perfect like white on like a different color, like a greeny colored background or whatever. Like I want it to be a little bit different, a little bit out there. Maybe something to do with Universal, maybe something to do with Disney. Just if you know any patterns, that's basically what I'm trying to say, please like link them down below and I will check every single one of them out. I read every single comment on this channel and every single comment on my Instagram and every single message, so if you ever try and like get in touch with me in any way, just know that I will see it and I will probably reply. Like more often than not, I will reply to comments, I'll reply to messages, I'll reply to like whatever, you know. Yeah, so let me know if you've got any ideas for that down below, or if you know how I can make my own to make it a bit more personal, that would be good as well. I don't really want to do like a picture one. I'd rather like not just cross stitch a picture from the wedding. We might get a really nice one and I might want to, but as of right now I just want something that's kind of like our names, the date. That's it. That's my only like what I definitely want. So yeah, if you could let me know any ideas down below, that would be fantastic. And apart from that, yeah, I don't really have anything else planned. I don't really have any other goals because my goal is to just work as hard as I can on the pieces I already have. I've got a couple of starts in mind, definitely Meow and Dorian, that will be started this year. That's getting started in America. But yeah, my goal is to finish Piccadilly first and foremost and reach 5% on Wonderful World Map. They are my two huge goals, and 10% on shelf life. So yes. Let me know if you have any goals down below. I'd love to know, because I feel like it can be quite isolating, like our hobby, because until I made this Flosstube, didn't know anyone that did cross stitch. Like I know people through doing my Flosstube. Like people have messaged me, people follow me, and I have so many people that I am like, oh my god, that's such a beautiful piece that I just wouldn't have seen had it not be for this channel. So thank you everyone for being so supportive and wonderful and following me on Instagram. I do follow everyone back, so I get to see all of your amazing work. But yeah, let me know any goals that you have down below, because I am so interested to see like what everyone's up to, you know. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any special plans this year, if anyone else is getting married or anything like that, because that's exciting. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, I don't think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching everyone. Remember to subscribe down below, comment any videos you want to see from me in the future, any kind of content really. Just comment anything you want. You can comment saying hi, I'll say hi back, you know, we can be friends. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!